Good morning, guys. It's Alex Nagro. Earlier, you just saw me making some coffee. So that was at like 5:30 a.m. Right now, it's 5:55. Walking to ISU's Redbird Arena to volunteer for well, actually, it's my 298 50-hour internship for the Strength Conditioning Center. So what I'm doing today is just going to take you through a normal, well, somewhat normal day of what I got to go through, being in contest prep and a full-time student along with working. So just right now we're just walking over to Redbird. I'll show you what's going on. It's really dark out right now and it's cold, but yeah.
Wake up.
Okay, so it's 8 a.m. Just got done with ISU's. It turned out it was softball that had their workout today, so helped out with the coaches and giving them their workouts, running them through that. And so now we're gonna drive back to the apartment, eat meal 1, which I got a lot of other stuff to do starting at 10 a.m. ish. So I think I'm gonna eat a lot to get those macros out of the way, otherwise it'll be too busy. All right, see you when I'm What up? Finally done cooking. This is the oatmeal Silicor whey, and my eggs. So it's 8:36 right now. So I'm going to finish eating, do some homework, and then we have to get to Heartland before 10 o'clock. So we got an hour to do all that. Oh, I'm just gonna sit here and start the homework then. Decided to eat again. So here's what I got. A little chicken that I cooked, the cheese and salsa. And then probably we'll be good for a few more hours. All right. Alright, so we just had our the train's coming. We just had 2 meals, the eggs, the oatmeal, the chicken, and some ground beef, and Silicor protein. Man, that train's annoying. So now it is 9:50, driving to Heartland to train one of my clients. And so it's 9:50, basically the next like 5 hours is super busy. We're gonna personal train somebody till 10:30ish, then drive back to my apartment, park, walk to class. Class starts at 11, and then we got a class from 11 to 11:50, and then another class from 12 to 12:50. And during the 12:50 class, there's a guest speaker, so maybe I'll snag a couple minutes of the guest speaker. I forget who's talking for our class, but I'm sure it's gonna be pretty nice, pretty good. Yeah, usually Mondays and Wednesdays I don't have too many clients, personal training clients, just because that's when I have most of my classes. Let's see, after that 12:50 class, then I got another class at 1 to 1:50, and then usually I actually train somebody in that break, but I think they canceled or they're switching their time. So at 2:30 I have a haircut. We'll record that, and then at 3:30 I have another class, 3:30 to 3:35, and that's gonna be a pretty. Let me change lanes. That's gonna be a pretty cool class because we're doing like exercise testing in that class, like on the bike and VO2 stuff like that. So that's gonna be fun to get a few shots of. And then after that, I have the wrestlers that I train tonight. One of the dads texted me saying he couldn't make it, so it looks like I'll only have out of the 2 groups, there were 2 kids in that group, so we'll only have 1 kid, so it won't be too entertaining training him, but it still gets the point across. And then that'll probably take us till the evening, and I'll have to find time to work out myself, and then I have 20 minutes of HIIT cardio on the bike, followed by probably like 30 or 40 minutes of moderate intensity on either the stair step or something like that. So it's only 10 a.m. and basically the next like 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours is taken up. And yeah, we'll keep you posted. So, just got done with that one session, drove back to the apartment, parked my car. Now we're walking to class. It was a good workout she had. Excited for her. She's making some good progress. Older lady, and now we walk to class. I didn't pack any food because I ain't about that life. No, but for real though, I don't usually like to pack a lot of food for long periods of time when I'm gone. Just I prefer to eat more later then, and plus it's disrespectful if I'm sitting in class and I'm trying to like eat chicken or whatever, or even if I'm like training somebody and then I pull out food. I think that's very unprofessional, and I try to avoid doing any of that kind of stuff. Alright, we're gonna go to class, and then people are looking at me weird. We're gonna go to class and then go for.
I suppose the question is really what's at play here, and the thing that we have to remember when we're working with people who are considering change or perhaps feel 2 ways about some sort of behaviour is we need to remember that ambivalence is the key dilemma that they face. They feel 2 ways about it. There are good things and not so good things about any given behaviour. behaviour, whether it's something like you know, exercise or you know, or perhaps smoking or whatever the behaviour.
Angle, which is the femur to the tibia, as well as the Q angle. Those aren't the same, remember. The Q angle is the ASIS to the mid-patella to the tibial tubercle, so it's more a reflection of where the patella lies, whereas the tibiofemoral angle is the femur to the tibia, but they both are increased. Females also tend to be weaker. These are core stability, trunk flexion, extension, side bridging, hip abduction, hip external rotation, and it was normalized to body weight until the segment lengths and over again on her left, and you can see she cannot really control her body weight even with one body weight. When you're out running, it's 3 times or 2.5 to 3 times your body weight in the vertical direction. So if she can't control that with one body weight, it's no surprise that she's having problems. And her left side is her worst side. But I love this test. Look at, you see the hip, the knee, and the foot. Do you see that? I tell docs who have, you know, 2.5 minutes in the office with the patients, this is a great test for them to do. You see a lot of what's going on in the foot, the knee, and the hip. And when people have that kind of motion in a single leg squat, they tend to have that same kind of motion when they're running. So it's a really nice way to kind of screen people. It is more common in females than males.
Hey, just got done with class. So now, just stopped in and thought I'd show you guys what the cardio room looks like at my apartment complex here. So they have this little open room with the cardio. It's pretty cool. Some bathrooms. So yeah, now it's about 2 o'clock. Like I said, we got the haircut at 2:30. And I'm expecting a package from tigerfitness.com, the MTS Way, along with my tan for the show. So it wasn't in my mailbox, so I'm assuming it got delivered to the door. So I'm gonna go check that out, and I'll let you guys know when I get that. And what do you know? Here it is. Open this bad boy up. Boom. MTS Way. Came with a t-shirt. 100 tan. These things out of the way. 2 Dream Tan. Awesome. Okay. What time we got here? Okay, 2 o'clock. We got time. Okay, so we missed a little bit. Basically the haircut took way longer because it's supposed to be at 2:30, but instead they got me in at 3 o'clock, and then my class is at 3:30, so got me late with that. But it was okay. I didn't miss too much in class by the time I got there. And then yeah, we did some exercise testing, YMCA protocol, and I forget what the other protocol was. So I got like 7 seconds to film there. So it's 4:55. Wow, it's 4:55 right now. We're gonna go grab coffee, and then we're going to Heartland to train the wrestlers. I think I only have one wrestler, like I said before, but all right. So 4:50. We gotta get there at 5:15. So we're right on track. Coffee time. Hey, so training wrestling was done. Then I had another client, and then so I was done training her, and now it's 6:55, and at 7 o'clock we have the guest speaker at the Broden Auditorium here at ISU. She's gonna be talking about like people's like walk patterns and gait. So I'm kind of interested to learn about that. That's probably gonna go till about 8 o'clock, and then I'll get back and then decide when I'm gonna work out tonight and do cardio. All right.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Survey, they took an injury history, and they monitored their footwear. And they were interested in which of these factors, which of these variables predict who gets injured and who does not. And I honestly don't think, and I've tried to get in touch with Marty just to find out, this author, I've not been successful yet, but what they found is that runners who wore shoes that were $95 or more, back in 1989, were twice as likely to get injured compared to those who wore shoes that were $40 or less. So more expensive shoes, more likely to get injured. Now, she should be, as a scientist, skeptical, and you can think, well, maybe it's the runners who are running more mileage that buy the more expensive shoes, and more mileage, you're gonna get injured more. Or maybe it's the runners who have more injuries. They have more injuries, you're gonna buy more expensive shoes. But these folks actually had a group of runners, and they said, go forward and go barefoot. Now, unfortunately, about 10 of them did not, and they used them as controls. And this study was highly criticized by my mentor, Peter Kavanaugh, because it wasn't a really well-controlled study. But you just keep that in mind. They followed them for 4 months, and they had measured the foot radiographically from the ball of the foot to the heel of the foot. And they looked at them pre and post. And what they found is that those who went barefoot had a reduction in that foot length, which the only way for that to happen is for the arch to go up.
Oh. All right, so we're back from the from that lecture from I forget who that was, but basically I don't know what clips I'm putting in yet for this video, but basically the gist of that lecture was going barefoot seems to be the better option for our feet, especially with the shoes, which is funny because the normal shoes I wear that I just bought actually were the cushion ones that she was talking about how they're not good for our feet. So I thought that was hilarious. So right now it's 8:48. That lecture ended at about 8:20. Then I got in the car. I actually grabbed another coffee. We're on coffee number 3. So it's 8:48 now. I'm gonna drink this coffee. I still have that haircut, so my head's like really itchy. So I'm gonna take a shower, and then about 9:30 I'm going to go to the gym and work out. I'm going to do my pull workout, and then I'm going to do 20 minutes of HIIT, probably followed by another 20 to 30 minutes of moderate cardio. So right now that's the prep life. Obviously, most of the day hasn't even been about bodybuilding. It's just been about hitting some macros, going to class, going to work, and learning right now. And then so gotta work out still. It's already 9 o'clock. And then I'll go to bed and have to wake up at 5:15 again tomorrow. So I'm gonna finish this coffee, take the shower, and then I'll probably give one last little log when I when I finish out the last bit of macros, which is probably going to be some whey protein. So that's all for now. Alright, so that was my day. Macros are done. I had the last meal with the whey protein sludgy mix. It's 12:39 right now. Tomorrow is my training day. Meaning I got clients to train, not me. I actually have off tomorrow. I'll still have cardio. But I gotta wake up at 5:15 and it's 12:39 now. Well, that was my day. Workout went alright. Cardio sucked as usual. Yeah, one day down. Last 10 or 11 days till showtime. Thanks for watching.